Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue our week of making videos based on legendary creatures from the Fall Super Drop. Maybe WotC will notice and send me some free cards. Hey, a guy can hope, right? Leading today's deck are Ellie and Abby from The Last of Us. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Ellie, Vengeful Hunter, is a 3-mana 3/1 legendary human survivor with partner survivors. We may pay 2 life and sacrifice another creature. If we do, Ellie deals 2 damage to target player and gains indestructible until the end of turn. Abby, Merciless Soldier, is a 3-mana 4/4 legendary human survivor with partner survivor. When we cast Abby, we create a number of 1/1 black fungus zombie creature tokens named Cordyceps Infected, equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. Abby enters under the control of an opponent of our choice. Real quick, Partner Survivor is a limited form of partner. We can have 2 commanders if both of them have this ability. If you're just turning in for this video and expecting some lore dumps, I apologize. I have neither played nor watched The Last of Us. I'm not really into horror or survival games, but I do love sacrificing tokens to drain my opponents. Aristocrats is one of my favorite archetypes, and it has very budget-friendly options. Aristocrats is an engine that requires 3 moving parts. The first is creatures to sacrifice. In the case of this deck, we've got a commander that makes us more tokens the more we cast them. The second is payoffs for sacrificing those creatures. This can be in the form of mana ramp, but is mostly in the form of damage to one or all of our opponents. Finally, we need some ways to sacrifice our creatures. Ideally, we want cards that'll allow us to sacrifice as much as we want with no penalties. Now, before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. I know I'm sponsored, so you may not believe me, but Ultimate Guard katanas are the best sleeves on the planet. They have gorgeous colors like these black ones, are durable and long-lasting, and an absolute joy to shuffle. Let Ultimate Guard protect your cards with katanas. Pick yours up today at your local game store, or order them on Amazon. Link down below. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. For lands, we're running Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Savage Lands, Dragon Skull Summit, Rootbound Crag, Woodland Cemetery, Sulphurous Mire, Highland Forest, Woodland Chasm, Geothermal Bog, Wooded Ridgeline, Haunted Mire, Tainted Peak, Sheltered Thicket, Tainted Wood, Sulphurous Springs, Carplucin Forest, Llanowar Wastes, Rakdos Carnarium, Gruul Turf, Golgari Rot Farm, Bajuka Bog, 4 Swamps, 4 Mountains, and 7 Forests. Nice and budget, just how we like it. Our mana ramp package consists of Ashnod's Altar, Pitiless Plunderer, Ignoble Hierarch, Sakura Tribe Elder, Wide of the Reliquary, Solemn Simulacrum, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Farseek, 3 Visits, Rampant Growth, Nature's Lore, Skyshroud Claim, and Zeatora the Incinerator. Lots of ways to ensure we can stay ahead of the curve, and a good mix of thematics and staples. For card advantage, we've got Skull Clamp, Victimize, Village Rites, Moldervine Reclamation, Eternal Witness, Disciple of Bolus, Corvold Fakehurst King, Honest Rutstein, Marin of Clan Neltoth, Riveteer's Ascendancy, Death Reap Ritual, and Phyrexian Arena. A good mix of traditional card draw and reanimation. Important in an Aristocrats deck. Our interaction and spot removal package consists of Assassin's Trophy, a Braid, Beast Within, Bedevil, Butcher of Malakir, Cankerbloom, Plague Crafter, Reclamation Sage, a Curse Marauder, Chaos Warp, and Artifact Mutation. Lots of ways to remove annoying permanents. For board wipes, we've got Toxic Deluge and Blasphemous Act. Simple and powerful. Now, if we weren't on a budget, I'd recommend the Meathook Massacre and Blasphemous Edict instead, but those are a bit pricey. For additional sacrifice outlets, we've got Viscera Seer, Woe Strider, and Goblin Bombardment. Our payoffs include Zulaport Cutthroat, Blood Artist, Mayhem Devil, Poison Tip Archer, Marionette Apprentice, Garna Bloodfist of Keld, Mirkwood Bats, Sir Conrad the Grim, Bastion of Remembrance, Agent of the Iron Throne, Dina Soulsteeper, Vito Thorn of the Dusk Rose, and Impact Tremors. I know that the last three aren't technically Aristocrats, but they help deal extra damage and I felt they belonged in this category. Finally, supporting our plan, we've got Chatterfang Squirrel General, Michaeloth, Tendershoot Dryad, Junji the Midnight Sky, Sprouting Thrynax, and Drivnod Carnage Dominus. Mostly token generators, but also some support pieces. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 51 mana sources, split between 37 lands and 14 pieces of ramp. A little high, but a lot of our ramp can be sacrificed, so I wanted to be sure we could both ramp and kill our opponents. 12 pieces of card advantage, 11 pieces of interaction, 2 board wipes, 1 piece of graveyard hate in Bojuka Bog, no sudden I win cards, but lots of ways to close out the game. An Aristocrats deck usually doesn't combo off. However, it has so many moving pieces that it becomes difficult to play against, which is why I love it. So if you're wanting a fast archetype, this is not for you. But if you want a deck that is fun, grindy, and makes your opponents cry when they realize they just lost the game after dropping a board wipe, this might be the right deck for you. Are you picking up The Last of Us Secret Lair? What are you planning to do with it? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgi, Conga, Robert, Pi, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard, Sint, Boomy, Oscar, Justin, Golden Walker, Captain Hammer, Yori, Sleech, and Zach. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.